texting. I'm like, fuck, like, he's not responding to me. He's not answering my calls. I'm like, oh my God, like, maybe he's busy. Like, let me give him a minute. Like, let me not say nothing. Like, whatever. Did not respond to me. I don't know how many days passed by. I don't know what happened. I was blowing up his phone. And he finally texts me and he's like, I love you. And that was the first time that he ever said that. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm like, hello, where have you been? You're just gonna pop out and tell me you love me? You haven't talked to me in like 1,000 days. Like, I've been dying here. Where have you been? And he's like, no, like, you know, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, you hurt me when I saw you literally run out the school, because I didn't know that he had seen me run out the school. I had seen him looking for me. I never knew that he had seen me, at least in that time. He's like, I literally saw you run from me, like, you know. And it's like, and he told me, he's like, I'm sorry, but like, we just can't, like, I can't do this. If you don't like me, that's okay, but like, I can't keep talking to you because I'm getting really like involved and you're just not in it. And I was like, no, like, wait, like, no, like, I'm sorry, like. And I'm not gonna lie, I almost feel like that situation was kind of necessary, because it made me realize how much I actually liked him. Because in those days that we weren't talking, and even in that moment that I ran, I literally was like, fuck, like, I like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like him, and it confirmed that for me, you know? Did you see that? Yeah. That it confirmed it for me. So I almost feel like it had to happen. And I was like, no, like, please, like, you know, whatever. What was I saying? I'm like, I like you too, like, I'm sorry. And I was just like crying, and I felt so horrible. I literally felt like the worst human in the entire freaking planet.
I had to put you through I had to make sure that's why I had to like stop talking to you.
What were you doing, like testing me?
Not testing you, but like, if you weren't gonna like respond to stuff when I ghosted you, then that means you ain't care. So I was just not trying.
No, I was like blowing up
like
phone for days.
Guys, I thought she was playing with me, so I'm like, all right, bro. Like, I'm just like,
he did think I was playing with him.
I'm like, all right, bro. Like, she's just gonna play with me. Like, all right, whatever. I'm like, I'm over it. So then I'm just like,
we need his point of view. Do you want to give your point of view from when you saw me running?
Bro, so I
wasn't actually running, by the way. He says that, but I wasn't running.
Bro, I get out of the class. Mind you, she's right down the hall, her class. And I see her run out the class like a freshman on the first day of school running to lunch, bro. Oh my God. She started booking it, bro. She sprinted out that building, and I'm like, yo, like, what are we doing here? Like, Jesus Christ.
Okay. I was not actually running. I was like speed walking.
She booked it out the building full sprint.
Okay. I was speed walking. Let's make one thing clear.
She was in a full sprint out the building.
Oh my God! Now you're doing too much. Now you're
mind you, we're on the second floor. She took 2 steps down the stairs, and she jumped the rest of the stairs.
Okay, now you're dragging it.
She jumped over like 6 steps. Bro, she was out of there, bro.
Okay.
Out of there. She was, bro.
He's starting to get a little bit too excited. Okay. That's not true. I did not jump steps. I sped walk. Whatever. Anyway, so
honestly, guys, I didn't see her in the staircase or nothing, because I was on, like, she was right next to the staircase.
He just saw me walk out.
I just saw her run out the building, like, towards the staircase, but like after she went through, like, I didn't see anything else.
Okay, so dude, it's that this 4-minute story turned into 45 minutes because I just include every single detail. So anyways, finally the days pass. He messages me telling me that he loves me, and I was like, oh, like, you know, now I gotta be all in. Like, I already did all this. I waited all these days. Like, he finally responds to me, all this stuff, whatever. So I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm for real. Like let's do it, like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's actually, like, be serious and whatever, this and that. So we started talking, and it gets better, by the way, because I don't know why I am the way that I am. So anyways, we started talking, and things are like getting a little bit more serious. We're like actually hanging out now, all this stuff. This man is asking me several times to be his girlfriend. He's like, will you be my girlfriend? He does the whole thing, will you be my girlfriend, whatever. I'm like,
mind
no.
you, but we've been talking like
since that first message that he sent me. Like, we kind of always stayed talking.
Bro, we were talking for like months.
Like 6 months, 7 months.
Like it was like 5 months that we've been talking.
Yeah.
And then like whatever, we're hanging out every day in school, and I'm like, so like
Wait.
Like, what are we doing here?
So this is like such a modern day love story though. This is like so not romantic. Actually, it is kind of romantic. You made me wait for days. Anyways, so he's asking me to be his girlfriend. I'm like, no, I'm just not ready to have a boyfriend. Like, I don't know if I want a boyfriend. And he's like, girl, be so for real. Like, what do you mean now you don't want a boyfriend? I'm like, no, like, I want you. Keep in mind, we were literally like boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, I was not talking to nobody. He was not talking to nobody. Everybody knew that we were like a thing. Also,
no, it's not. I'm just burning, though.
Everybody knew that we were like a thing. I don't know why. I think honestly, my biggest like thing was that he was younger than me. And so I don't know why, because I would ask my friends, I'm like, is it weird for like an older girl to date a younger guy? And everybody's like, girl, nobody cares. Like, you're the only person that cares. And so finally he asks me like the 4th time, and he tells me, he's like, if you say no this last time, I'm not gonna ask you anymore, because I'm starting to get embarrassed. And so then he asks me, and we were in school. At this point, it was already like ghetto. Like, do you want to be my girlfriend or what? And then he tells me like, oh, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I was like, no. And he just looked so disappointed. I was like, no, just kidding. Like, yes, I want to be your girlfriend. I want to be your girlfriend. And he's like, are you sure? Like, and I was like, yeah. And then that's when our anniversary became April 30th, aka his best friend's birthday.
It wasn't supposed to be my best friend's birthday.
No, it wasn't. We were supposed to have a cute date, but he asked me like 12 times before that, and every time I said no. So by that time, he didn't really give a so anyways, that's when we became April 30th, 2019. But we started talking in August of 2018, and April of 2019 is when I finally was like, all right.
Did you have your first kiss after he asked you? So the first time.
Oh wait, let me say this part. This story. This is actually also super funny.
You guys are gonna hear this and you're gonna be like, bro, like, what's wrong with her? Like.
But okay, wait.
Like, it's.
You didn't have to say that. What's wrong with her?
No, because it's like you don't make any sense.
The age gap is like 9 months, but in school it was a whole grade. Like, he was a whole grade younger than me. Okay, so the first time we were like talking, like seriously, like the thing about Justin and I is that since the first moment that we started even like texting like on Snapchat, I feel like there's always been like such like a chemistry, such like a passion between us. Like, it was always like very like intense, not like in a weird way, but like it was like we were always like just all in for each other. Like, the second that we started talking, I never talked to another guy again like that. Like, I don't know about you, but I never spoke to another guy, like, again. So, in my head, we were already, like, so much more ahead. So, whatever. After, like, a few months of, like, talking... I've told this story, like, a million times. So, after, like, a few months of us talking, finally that he's like, girl, like, I'm trying to see you, like, whatever, this and that. He tells me one day, like, okay, like, I'm gonna meet up with you during lunch, because our school had, like, we didn't have, like, lunch waves. We just had, like, a big hour-long lunch that was with the entire school. So, he tells me, he's like, okay, like, let's meet up, like, at this time, whatever, during lunch, this and that. So, he tells me, okay, like, where you at? I'm like, oh, I'm in the girls' bathroom, like, I'll wait for you, like, right outside in this building, whatever. I'm telling him where I'm at. So, keep in mind, we are very like I was literally like obsessed with him, right? So
we're not dating at this time.
We're not dating though yet. This is like our first time like actually hanging out, and it is embarrassing, but you know what gives me peace and clarity? I didn't notice until I told him like after. So anyways, he's like, okay, like, I'm gonna go to where you're at now. So I'm waiting for him in the bathroom, right? And I'm like so nervous. I'm like, oh my god, like, this is for real now, like, whatever. He finally gets to the bathroom and he goes to say hi to me. And in Miami I'm sure in other places too, but in Miami it's very normal to, like,
Hispanic cultures, like,
it's very normal to see somebody give them a kiss on the cheek, right? So we went in to like give each other a kiss on the cheek, like, hey. I don't know what possessed me. Okay, keep in mind, guys, I never had a boyfriend, never had a first kiss. Like, I was like a loser. Okay, I don't know what possessed me to go in our first interaction. Okay, I go up to him and I try to like kiss him, and and he moves, and I end up kissing him like. And I was like, oh my god.
Because I went to give her a kiss on the cheek.
He went to give me a kiss on the cheek, and I went to like kiss him on the lips. And he moved